Alright, boys. So, New Hawk and OSLO are going to drop for the part 2 of the JP anniversary. Now, they look like on first glance, a Festival King buff, a huge buff to the team, a needed buff. And on the other hand, they also look like a bond counter, right? They have everything you could ask for a bond counter, pretty much. The damage every turn counteracts the healing. So let me go over the kit first, right? So shout out to Nagato, by the way. These are his translations, okay? So there you go. So all enemies receive 35% extra damage from poison, bleeding, and electrocute, okay? Electrode puff, I like it. Well, they take 35% extra damage from these, right? Which that's pretty cool, right? Works well and everything. And then we have let me actually, boom. So that's a passive, which is nice. And except for reduced battles, I think it's like raids, pretty much, except for raids. I think if I go to 7 Days Since, this is a little zoomed in for you, I know. If I go to Hendrickson, pretty much his one is the same, I think. Yeah, excludes deathmatch. It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. It doesn't work for deathmatch, right? So his one is pretty much the same as Hendrickson, but for Hendrickson it's all debuff cards and it's 50%. His one is only this one, and poison for 35%, which still, like, both together, that's an increase, okay? That's a damage increase, okay? That's big damage. You can actually get 100% extra damage on those if you have 50% from this, 35 from this, which is 85, and then you add Simon, and Simon adds 15% damage dealt, so you could technically have 100% extra damage on those cards, okay? I might make that a video. Don't really plan on something though. Maybe, we'll see. The first card is it deals 350% of attack damage to a single enemy and inflicts bleed for 2 turns. Which bleeding, we already know what bleeding does, right? It's a single target bleed card. Who else has this? I think SR Jericho? Oh no, wait, SSR Jericho, right? Yeah, bleed, there you go. It's that one, right? It's the same card. 350, I'm pretty sure this one's 350. Yeah. So it's a Jericho thingy card. Not a bad card. We have to see the stats, right? I don't think we have the stats yet, but once we see the stats, I mean, obviously crit chance, crit damage, everything is going to matter. Actually, not that much, because Bond has 100% crit res, so you're not really going to crit him. And then his second card is during 3 turns, all enemies deal up to, well, it's Blue Meliodas' card, right? It's the corrosion card, right? Blue, oh well, there you go, D Meliodas, the blue one. It's this one, right? It's this card. So that's a nice kit. I like that. I think corrosion needs to be on more units in general. I think Denzel is great because he can inflict multiple corrosions, which can do an absurd amount of damage. But the thing is, you have to attack him multiple times for that. Isn't really gonna happen. That one. So that's the issue. But this is really good. And then he has the same ultimate as the other Hawk and OSLO. This is a different Hawk and OSLO unit, by the way. If you couldn't tell, it is Hawk and OSLO. It's a blue one. Now we have or Cogslow, how Shogun I think calls it. So it's the same ultimate, right? You have to get him 6/6 for them to be super pog. Don't think it matters though, because they don't really care for ultimate. It's more like this card that cares for ultimate because of the passive. Aoki, please fix this. It's there on multiple cards. It's fine though. Like, shout out to Aoki, actually, like, no one does it like her. Fantastic. Like, this database, right, is such a godsend, and Aoki doesn't even play 7 Days Since anymore. She doesn't even play Grand Cross anymore, but she still updates it, so shout out to Aoki, legend, absolute legend, okay? Right, so, that's the new unit. So pretty much what you're gonna run now with Fest King. I think you're actually gonna run Hendrickson in front, not in the back. You're gonna run, like, you have to go first, which you usually will, because Fest King Team CC is pretty high. So what you're gonna run all of them, and you're gonna poison, bleed, shock first turn, right? And it's gonna do a stupid amount of damage, right? I don't think you'll use his cards turn 1. I think you'll just use the other 3, and that's just gonna be, like, insane. Like, the extra damage you get from that is going to be so big. And on turn 2, right, you're most likely going to not lose a single unit. If you do against Bond, like, it's just going to be Hendrickson maybe. And if Hendrickson dies, that's fine, right? Backline, you'll just have Goddess Liz, and then she comes out, and then your Hog and King are protected. So that's fantastic. And then what you do is you just you use King's Punch, and that's going to absolutely wreck Arthur, because you want to kill Arthur first against Ban, right? You don't want to kill Ban because Ban is a little too beefy. So you want to kill Arthur because he has horrible substats. Even with his damage reduction on his card, it doesn't help him that much. So I'm going to kill him so that everyone loses 30% HP and 20% damage. Then Tweaker comes out, you do the same thing to him, and then boom, you've defeated Ban. Because Ban without HP buffs is useless. So this is really good. I'm very, very happy. This card is a very well designed card, I think. It's pretty targeted at Ban, but in general, this is going to help King Team a lot. Now, I think King Team is going to be top tier after this, because this 35% damage increase. It's not just a 35 damage increase for that, for like the cards you use. If you go to King, because of this card, right? He releases the remaining damage from those, so that buffs this card as well. So that's really, really big. I'm gonna check if I can go on the patch notes side real quick, and then I'll cut back. There. So we're on the thingy now. If we go on this banner, the banner is really good too, because Assault Mode Meliodas and Fast ZELDRIS are returning on this banner already, which is really, really good. Then they have ZELDRIS Cajun. I'm not sure which one this is. Troll. Let's look at the cards. Let's look at the title. Let's open both of them. Elite Demon, 10 Commandments. So if you go here, it'll be 10 Commandments. 10. I'm gonna assume it's this one then, I guess. Let's go to the draw. Yeah, so the 10 Commandments. Okay, so it's going to be those. It's going to be the regular ones. Okay, I'm mad they still didn't put Galen on the banner. Nanashi's back. Ooh, that's big. Then of course, wait, what? No, that's just a regular Meliodas, right? Yeah. Then in green Escanor, because he has to be, or is that red Escanor? Holy Knight Escanor. I think that's red Escanor actually. And then I think this is blue Ban. Okay, sick. Oh, this is green. No, it's blue Ban. Has to be blue Ban. And then obviously, oh, it's a 600. Oh, it's a Wait, it's a 600 banner with 2 festivals. That's a first. It's a 600 mileage banner with 2 festivals. That's big. This banner is actually going to be pretty good. It's going to buff up your Assault Melee team and your King team. I'll do 1 600 rotation. Yeah, I'm on the wrong game right now. Okay, sick. That's pretty cool. Some SR are not including a gadget for details. Characters targeted for increasing the appearance rate will not be added to permanent gadget. What? Oh, so they're multiple. They're limited characters. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I mean, they're Hawk and OSLO. I didn't expect them to be that. Increased appearance rate of new characters. Huh. Now, what is that increased appearance rate? Is it 0.25? Huh? Let me guess. Let's look at the other stuff. New, like, whatever, Night Boss. New battle event, Ad Hoc Odyssey. Is that just the giant hawk one? I guess so. Oh, we're gonna have the new PvP rules, which one of them is... Oh, well, it doesn't tell you. Well, Aoki translate them before, or like Grand Cross Database did, and pretty much this is like for every old gauge you have, old orb you have, you do 5% more damage, I think. The thing is, which is going to be insane with Vivian, by the way, trust, this one is our units get 100% increased base stats. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I think I muted just in time. And then the other one is SR units get an 85% increase in base stats, which is nutty, boys. Let me tell you, okay? Since I invented the meta for showcasing R and SRs, I'm telling you, Hugo from the R unit, Hugo is going to be insane. Golgis is going to be insane. The rest is whatever, high key, whatever. Twigo is going to do decent. Twigo just has bad crit chance, so like it's not funny. And SR wise, I mean, Blue Arthur sucks. I don't care. I mean, with those base stats, everyone's going to be cracked, right? But Green Ellie is going to be really fun. Aaron is going to be insane. Green Gil Thunder is going to be like cool with the rupture stuff. I find it mega boring. Blue Gil Thunder is where the money's at. This Spike card, with the 60%, like he has no crit chance, right? So you have to really play for it. But I did it once back when it was initially out. Bro, this spike card hits different. And that was with the like slow boost, right? I think SR Green Golter might be a decent choice just because of his passive, right? Because it's like a mini Ludo passive. Bro, no, I'm telling you, that week is going to be crazy. Expect 30 videos every day, okay? Relax. Nah, anyway. Ooh, okay, what was it up? But I think that's it. I think that's it for the patch note. That's sick, though. That's really sick, though. Anyway, good ciao.